the land of Volusia where legends unfold. A group of misfits, their fate yet untold. On a path unexpected, through trials they roam. Together they find what makes a hero's home. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Dungeons and dragons, they venture so bold. With every new challenge, their stories unfold. From town to town and forest deep and wide, accidental heroes with friends by their side. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Through Tuesday night they gather round the table, rolling dice, weaving tales, as long as they're able. A world of magic, danger and lore, accidental heroes forevermore. Accidental heroes, rising from the shadows, with courage in their hearts and fire in their souls. Low initiative, but mighty in their quest. In the world of Volusia, they face every test. Every Tuesday night, they gather around the table, rolling dice, weaving tales, as long as they're able. A world of magic, danger and more, accidental heroes forevermore.
All right, guys, it is Tuesday night. I messed up last week, but it is Tuesday night. We are back in our main campaign, exploring through this temple. Fridak rolled low this time, so he's going to do the recap, which is appropriate considering what he was responsible for.
So, last week, we were exploring the temple. We did some more exploring, and we discovered a room that had the artifact that Thomas was looking for, but he wanted to go back to another part of the temple because he saw a lever that corresponded with the god of the room that we were in. And so everyone had gone back except for Fridak and Helena because they were kind of separated from the group at the time. So when they left, Fridak decided that he wanted to help his friend Thomas out, and he knew what they were going for, so he tried to grab the abacus, and it turned into sand, and then a giant stone guardian attacked him, and the door started closing, and so everybody tried to run back, and thanks to some crappy rolls by the DM, we did not get smushed, and we managed to survive long enough for some of the party to make it back, and save Fridak from his mistake of touching things. And then after that we explored some more, and Thomas found a room with some dagger holes, and then he remembered the daggers that were in the walls, and we did some investigating there. And then Fridak continued to investigate the rest of the temple, and he found a healing potion, and when he went to grab it, some evil clothes killed him. Made him pass out because they smothered his face. He almost got killed by a pair of pants. And luckily the rest of the party was able to help him and destroy evil clothes. And then Fryedeck found another room that had a pile of clothes in it, and he immediately went, nope, and he ran away. And then we all went into a room, and we sealed ourselves in, and we were about to take a long rest. Oh, and we found a fountain, and everybody told the truth, and it filled up with water, and then we got something, but I don't remember what it was. And then we went into the room, and we're getting ready for a long rest.
I think it was a wand of truth telling or something.
It was a teapot of truth.
Teapot of truth, that's right.
Of truth. So now we're all inside of a room about to take a long rest. And before we do, Fryedeck is going to pull Mouse to the side. And Mouse, I have a question for you.
What is it?
Do you trust your clothes?
I've been wearing...
Have you ever seen them to attack you?
Well, considering Mouse is still wearing them and she's still alive, I think they're okay.
Okay. Everyone needs to be careful, because I don't want their clothes to attack them, because it was not fun.
Well, none of Mouse's clothes are red.
Well, I don't think it matters what color, because the shirt was red, but the pants were not. And I'm wary of everyone's clothes now, because I don't want them to attack them. So I'm going to keep watch, even though we're in a sealed room. I'm going to keep watch and make sure nobody's clothes attack them in their sleep.
Okay.
Just be wary, because that hurt a lot, and clothes are not nice sometimes.
Yeah, Mouse can agree with that.
And then he's going to enter his motionless state.
Okay. Light, I don't see you on the board.
I don't know why. I was in the room when we left.
Are you in a dark... Well, no.
Oh, he's under Fryedeck.
Oh,
He's under Fryedeck.
You sat on the ferry, Fryedeck.
All right. So...
I see how much he cares about me.
I mean...
You're just so small.
Right.
Hey, I'm just glad your wild magic didn't kick off and teleport us somewhere.
All right. So... you are in a sealed room. No clothes attack you in the middle of the night. There we go. No clothes attack you in the middle of the night. Nothing's able to break through the door, so you do complete a long rest. So now the question is, what would you like to do?
Who wants to tame a mimic?
Friendship box?
What was that?
I
By
want to
the
go
way,
back
everybody, there's
I
more.
want to go back to the room of pots and see if we can tame one.
By the way, there's more bad clothes in one of these rooms down here. I don't remember which one.
I think it was this one. No.
I think it was this one. I think there's more bad clothes down there, but Fryedeck is going to go up here and throw some more rocks around and keep exploring.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this fog of war to work up here.
Thomas is going to stay near Fryedeck after
Smart move.
what just happened.
So, can I do an investigation on this little room right here?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here.
That's 10.
On
Someone else want to try it, because my investigation is crappy.
this room here?
On this first little room. Yeah, the first little room.
Technically, that's the second little room. There's another one right here.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you guys are just big enough to cover it up. Can you actually see that one, or have I not?
Yeah, I can see it now.
We can see it.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
guess the second little room then.
Okay. Anybody gonna help him with it, or is he gonna be stuck with the 10?
I will assist him.
Okay.
Yeah, my investigation is Oh, my investigation is +3, so it's not bad.
It's actually better than mine. If you want to roll,
Well, then you.
do you want me to
Yeah, if
assist
you
you?
want to assist, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I rolled 1 better. Thanks for the assistance.
Great.
Okay. You find a glowing rock in the room.
Where'd this come from?
Wait, is that the glowing rock that I threw in there?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But you found
I
it.
did sure. Hooray! I'll go up and try the next room.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna leave and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna.
I will
Go to the
investigate this
fountain.
room along with him.
Okay.
Mouse rolled a
Crap,
22.
Never mind.
So, Mouse.
You guys are all just staring in there blankly, like, oh, there's nothing in here. And then Mouse comes along.
All right. So you're investigating the room right here.
Whatever they were trying to look in.
Is that the room
So I
you were
guess-
looking at, Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. So that one is another shattered pottery room. There's not much in here. You do find 5 gold pieces, kind of scattered throughout the shards.
Okay.
So then I'll turn to Thomas and be like, I think we've pretty much explored the rest of this thing. Do you want to go do the dagger thing? Because I think you said something about a
We
dagger.
still need 1 dagger.
We only have one of 2.
So I love the fact that you've explored this room and this room.
Yeah,
And
we
you're just
should
like,
probably
we've
head
explored
up
all of it.
here.
We've exhausted everything.
I'm gonna keep going up
Rydak is
here,
afraid of pants again.
and I'll try myself to investigate this one and do better than Fridak has been.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, an 18. So the top one?
Yeah.
Looking on the back wall, you see familiar sight. You've already got one of these in your possession.
Dagger?
A giant stone dagger, yes.
Okay.
Hooray, we found it.
All right. So
Huzzah!
can't remember. Did something attack us the last time we took one?
There might have been a trap on it. I think it was a fire
Remember?
trap.
Duck.
Yep, it was a
Hey,
fire trap and it was duck.
Mouse. You want to check this out? See if there's anything.
Should I investigate first?
Well, I mean, like, do you want to like check it for
Well-
traps or anything?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That is checking for traps. It's investigation.
Yeah, so looking at it, there is a string attached to the back of this dagger as well. With a 19,
No.
you're able to disarm the fire trap and gently remove the dagger from the wall.
Yay!
We did it.
Good friendship.
No extra crispy.
No chicken wings today. So we have the dagger, but we still have this room down here that we didn't finish exploring as well.
This is true.
Okay. So Friday is gonna go down.
To be kind of on the way.
Throw a glowy rock down there. And investigate. Investigate.
Okay.
Sweet, 8. I'm so glad I'm doing the investigations.
To be fair, you and Thomas both investigated that room.
Yeah, this room we've
You got
already
about the
been in.
same. Got about the same roll.
What?
So-
Well, man, I was gonna say,
investigated.
doesn't that connect across?
Yeah, it does. So, you investigating it with an 8, you would notice that it is in fact a kitchen. There is a grate in the floor and a few wood-burning appliances.
Ah, great.
So I'm gonna move over and then throw another rock this way.
Okay. Let's see here.
And come on, better than 10. 13.
Okay, can I get you to make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh
God.
crap.
What'd you do now?
I followed up behind him. Do I need to? as
9.
well?
9?
Yep.
Okay. You feel a gentle click under your foot, but you're not sure what's happened.
Don't lift your foot up.
Are you there?
Me being right behind him, did I hear anything?
Oh yeah, you would have heard a click.
Hey, don't move.
Okay, not moving.
Mouse, is that your current position?
I mean, yeah, I just kind of set myself there, but I would have been following them.
Okay, so you're looking inside of the room. Make a perception check for me.
I always lose where it is. All right.
Get this.
21.
21. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. So
What do I perceive?
you see the multiple skeletons in the room start to converge into one creature.
Oh.
As a bone golem forms inside of that room.
Did we see that?
Okay.
You can do a perception check to see if you see behind you.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's in the room that's in between us.
Really? The one time? Okay, 15.
All right, 15. Yeah, you would see that. Let me very quickly.
So the bone golem is in this room. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Or is it in the room that Thomas and I are in? Okay.
All right, so let me go ahead and get that uploaded in here. Move that. Downloads. Boom. What on earth? No, that's not what I said to do. What on? Okay, that's what happened. Gotcha. Bone going. Drop. There we go.
So having
threw it up on my
noticed it,
screen.
could I try to hide real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a stealth check for me. While you're doing that, I'm gonna
I
pop
rolled a 4.
right in here.
I mean, I got a 14, but
You got a 14? Okay. Let me grab the dice here real quick, and we will take a... Passive perception's not that great. Well, actually, yeah, no, you would be all right there. Bone golem. Oh, yep, we're on the wrong thing there. And I need those of you at that room to roll initiative. And I need to figure out where my initiative board is. I just had the darn thing.
9.
Oh, there it is. 9.
still beat me in time.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Can I move, or do you want me to still not move?
No, you stay right there for now. Let's see. Frydek, you got a +3, and Thomas, you have a +4. All right, so Thomas, Frydek.
Well, it's me and Thomas. that
Oh, I'm sorry.
hide,
Mouse.
and I
has
think
got the,
we have the same.
I have
We have
9.
the same plus.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I need both of you to roll. Actually, yeah, roll a d20 for me. We're gonna do rollies for it.
Oh, I rolled twice.
Oh, you still came out
I
on.
still won.
All right, so. Mouse and Thomas and +3, so that's G, EG, and hit. Boom. There we go. Alright, so it's going to kick off with the Bone Golem, who is unaware that Mouse is in the room, but is going to step towards the trigger. First one in line of sight is going to be Thomas. So, It is going to make 2 attacks against Thomas. Bone dice up here. Really? Okay.
I'm okay with it.
That's an 8 and a 10.
We like that.
Oh,
We
good.
like that.
Those don't hit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That ends its turn. That brings us to Frydak with Mouse on deck.
Okay, so Frydek is not going to move because it told him not to move, and he is going to cast Guiding Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
So that's going to be a 22.
Okay. 22 will definitely hit.
And that's going to be that's a whole battle. 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 16 points of radiant damage. So, all right. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Yep. With my bonus action, I'm going to it's not a touch spell, but I'm going to go ahead and touch Thomas on the shoulder, and then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on him.
Nice. All right.
So for the next 10 minutes, he gets a +2 to his AC.
Nice. Not that he's needing it with the way this thing's rolling, but yes. Nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. So that also gives advantage because Frydek reaches out and shoots this glistening bolt at this bone golem, and it lights up.
Oh yeah, so the next person that attacks it gets advantage.
Yep, next one gets advantage. Which that
Well, I would regardless.
Yeah, brings us to Mouse with Thomas on deck.
Well, she's gonna come up behind him.
Wait, I'm confused by what you just said.
What are you confused by?
If I'm reading that right, the shimmering field surrounds me?
No, yeah, that's Shield of Faith. That's not.
You get a +2
that's
to
not-
your
Oh,
AC.
the other thing did the other
Yes, the
glowing
other
thing.
thing.
Never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah,
So
he
17.
did 2
I was
things.
very confused.
Yeah, 17 does hit, and that's
Cool. At least my sneak attack did some damage.
God, please
that's 20 points. All right.
quit on the sneak attack.
2 of them. Crit.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, Mouse sneaks up behind and slashes with a rapier.
I'll do dagger for a bonus attack.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
And another 8 damage.
All right. So, as you strike out, with your rapier and your dagger, it does not do as much damage as you would have expected to.
I really need to
Does
get a magical
still
weapon.
hurt. Yes, you do.
And that's my turn.
All right. That does bring us to Thomas.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna go ahead and attack it.
Yeah, that'll
You
hit.
do have advantage
Yeah,
because
you do.
I'm flanking.
Oh, I guess technically I should roll that in case I get a 20, but I did not.
Okay, well, you do still hit.
And then I guess I get advantage on the next roll too?
Yep.
That'll probably hit.
And that's a magic weapon, too. Okay.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Could have done better damage, but you know, whatever.
Well, you double your dice because it's a crate.
This will be 14.
Oh, do you
Yeah.
double your dice or you double the roll?
You double the roll is typically
Okay.
the best way of doing it. So that's 14 damage. Right. Let's see here. Oh no, that's a 1d6 plus 5. So that's actually instead of 14, that would be 9.
Okay, that'd be 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that didn't take it out.
That did not take it out. It is
Alright.
not looking good though.
I will use my bonus action then. And that probably won't hit.
No, that does miss, unfortunately.
You get advantage
Yeah, you do.
because you're still.
I think
still
that
fighting
was-
with magic.
Actually,
Oh, if that does advantage, then that would have been higher.
yeah, your first one was
Well, which
15,
one was the
Oh
first
wait,
roll?
that was advantage.
Yeah,
I see
so
20.
that was
That was advantage. Sorry, one
it
wasn't.
was- It wasn't advantage. It was.
Yeah, it was
15
because it
plus
says
4.
2d20 at the bottom.
Yes, I know.
So, oh, that
Which,
should have been 19 then.
Yeah, that would
Which
have been a
one would
19, which hits.
which,
Did you hit
okay.
disadvantage on accident?
The very first, yeah, he did.
I may have hit disadvantage,
Yep.
So,
and it may or may not
That's
have been on accident.
but yeah, the first one.
Numbers aren't adding up here.
Yeah, the first one.
So
is
was 15
19.
the first roll?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so then that's the one that would have counted.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, we add that to it.
Okay. Since that one is not technically magical, that one, once again, does not deal as much damage as you thought.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Sad.
No, unfortunately, that is all the things I got. That's action, bonus action.
Alright, so
I could move, but no.
let's roll a d6 here and see if it goes berserk. 4, so it does not.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Alright. And no necrotic damage has been done to it, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Radiant.
It seems like that would be a
piercing,
bad thing.
piercing.
Okay, well, it is once again going to take 2 swipes at Thomas.
Oops. I mean to click on that.
That is a 16 on the claw attack.
So that would hit, except
Except
I
Ah!
have
shield
two.
of faith.
Shield of faith, baby.
Nice.
And on the bone shard attack. No, wait, that's the range one, so it's 2 claws.
Ugh,
Okay, so for the
that sounds
other
terrible.
claw attack is a 24. Oh, I'm sorry, 22.
Yeah, that
22.
would hit, but I had. Oh no, that
Oofda.
hits.
Yeah, 22. So, alright, so that is 2d6 plus 3. So, really? A 2 and a 1? Okay, so that's 6 slashing damage. Plus. There we go. 10 necrotic.
Oof.
Yes,
Okay.
2d6 and 2d6. Roll like crap
That
for the
hurt.
first one, and the next one not
Okay,
as bad.
that hurt.
Alright, that brings us back around to Frydak with Mouse on deck.
Alright. Fraddock is once again going to 3rd level. Guiding bolt.
Okay.
That's going to be a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Let's get some higher rolls here. 1, 20 points of radiant damage.
Dang.
Yeah. How do you want to take this out?
So Fraddock points points his hand out, and the bright light sort of runs down his forearm into his hand, and then fires out like a laser, and it hits him, and then it poof, just bursts into flames.
Nice. All right.
And I know it's not. I know we're not technically still in combat, but he's still going to use a bonus action that
Okay.
he doesn't need, and he's going to. Actually, you know what? We're out of combat.
Yes.
I'm going to just place my hand on Thomas's shoulder, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds,
All right.
and that's going to be 10 points of healing.
Nice.
Very nice.
Thank you. Now, hey, Mouse.
Yeah.
Fredek stepped on something. I don't know if it's what caused that or not, but you want to take a look?
Sure. I almost intimidated it.
You intimidate Friedak into backing off of the button. So looking at it, it is a pressure-sensitive arcane sigil underneath a pressure plate. You could probably deduce that it was what caused that.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Got it. So we just jump over this rock next time.
Probably.
Do we? I'm gonna kind of carefully avoid the pressure plate
Okay.
and pass Friedak and into this room.
All right.
Hopefully, that's not a terrible idea. And I will not do much, but try to investigate it.
It's a room.
There are a few chests in it, but it's hard to tell
I will
if anything's...
still
Go ahead.
still stand on the plate and then also investigate the room and get exactly the same thing. Awesome.
It's a room full of chests.
You guys are on top of it today.
A
Oh,
little better.
Mouse, you do notice that there are 2 chests in this room that do not appear to have been tampered with at all yet.
Can we put acid on them?
Do you have any acid?
I don't. Who had the acid?
I think it was D-Wilds.
D-Rods.
Oh.
Mouse, can I step off this plate?
Yeah, you're fine. Just don't step on it again. I don't know if it'll activate again.
And then he will step off the plate and just go back into this room.
Okay.
There is a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you take something like a pressure-sensitive sigil with you?
It's on the floor. It's got a pressure plate, and it's drawn on the floor.
Okay, so it's not like on like a rock we can pick up and...
Right.
Okay.
I mean, can I do an arcana check
On?
on the sigil?
Yeah.
To see if I can break it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, I got an 8. Because I got a +0. to
You're on a roll today.
I know.
So this magic seems a little beyond you, honestly. Not something that you've ever seen before, so you wouldn't exactly know how to break.
Okay.
Oh,
He'll
light.
And then
Is
when he
Light
goes
here?
back, he'll see light, and he'll be like, "Hey, arcane sigil, chest, possible mimic. We need your help, bro."
Still muted, Light. There we go.
Oh, okay. Where?
In the room where
I'll
Mouse
point
and
to the-
Thomas is.
Friedak will point to the trap on the sigil on the ground.
Well,
that
he's
you're currently
basically
stepping
gonna
on.
fly over it. He's always flying.
You acid splash the 2 chests?
Yes.
Okay. 3 points of acid damage. You watch as the leather starts to peel back from the top of the 2 chests.
Okay.
Did you make yourself food? Leather.
I'm
Leather-
assuming like straps.
Yes.
All right.
I
In that
think-
case,
Can I see if there's any maybe traps on the chest?
You would,
those traps are scared.
yes, they are.
They're trapped.
Oh, if there are traps on them, they're shivering in their boots.
Dang it. Aw.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Can I keep my 20?
You can keep your 20, but it's just funny.
After I joked about almost hitting it earlier.
They are not trapped.
Okay. So Mouse is gonna open them.
Okay. So inside of these 2 chests, you find a split. One of them has coin, and the other has items. In the coin chest, you find 20 platinum pieces, 10 gold pieces,
What?
and 300 silver pieces.
Oh, buckets!
In the item chest, you find a gold ring with a bloodstone and 1 potion of greater healing.
I think your Arcana check's going to be higher than mine.
I have a +3 to Arcana, actually. Nope. It's a pretty ring.
It is a very pretty ring, exactly.
So I asked, can I help?
Sure. Mouse holds the ring up to Light.
It is a very pretty ring.
Thomas.
Look how it shines!
Thomas, standing between them, looks at it. Doesn't get much.
It is a very pretty ring with a bright red stone in it. You at least notice the stone. Fryedak only notices the stone.
Oh,
He rolled me so bad.
Can we split that platinum between everybody?
Yeah, I was just gonna put it in the party funds, but if
Well, I mean, if we have 6 people, if everyone takes 3 platinum, that leaves 2 platinum for the party fund.
yeah, that works.
is that a thing we're doing?
I guess.
How many platinum?
Mouse doesn't care.
3.
3.
Everyone takes 3 platinum, leaving 2 for the party fund.
Sounds
Are
good to
we
me.
splitting any of the rest of it, or just the platinum?
I mean,
I don't care one way or the
there's 10 gold and 300 silver in the rest of it.
other. Okay.
So if anybody wants it,
Platinum's what?
it's 10 gold.
10 gold. So
Yeah.
I mean, the party fund, it still ends up with more money. So
Yeah, I'm fine
I'm
with
good
that.
with that.
First, we have to meet up with the rest of the people to give them their share.
Yeah.
So anybody want to go see if we can tame a mimic?
I mean, sure. We're just right on the other
That
side
seems
of
like
that
a
room.
very, very bad idea.
Does anybody want this potion?
Is that actually a possibility? Do you know anything
I
about
don't
taming a
think
mimic?
so. Because they're not animals, so we can't do an animal handling check.
But they do have intelligence, and you can potentially tame anything that has intelligence.
I think
What
Light just
would-
wants a menagerie.
Well, I don't understand what you would cast in order to attempt to tame a mimic, because you can't
Feed it
do
food.
charm. You can't. I mean, are you talking about feeding it light? If so, I'm 100% on board. But you can't charm it because it's not a person, a humanoid. You can't
Right.
command it. Because
I think he
it's
just
not a
wants to try to
creature.
befriend it.
Yeah,
That doesn't seem likely, considering they seem to just want to destroy. But
Sure,
I
I
mean,
would watch Light get eaten by a mimic.
to be fair,
I-
mimics, the longer they are alive, gain further intelligence and can, at the right intelligence level, create companionships, either with other mimics to create mimic colonies, or with possible hosts. That is something that
Are they considered a beast?
what? Please define the word host.
venom.
Are mimics considered beasts?
No, they're
I would,
monstrosities.
yeah. Nobody answered, but did anybody want this potion? Like, if anybody...
Does anybody in the party not have the ability to heal?
I mean, I don't, technically.
Then
you should
keep it.
But I probably take the least amount of damage.
I can cure wounds, so...
I mean, I can hold on to it. I don't care.
Yeah, I think everybody else in the party has the ability.
Plus, if you don't have the ability, that also means that you could use your double run to run a potion to someone if necessary.
That's true. I'll just hold on to it then.
All right. So what are we doing here, like?
Well, I guess my first thing is, can I investigate the room to tell if... How do you tell a mimic's age?
Here's a question.
Nature
How would you investigate the room?
We don't necessarily know 100% that they are mimics. Like, you tried to acid them and nothing happened, but...
True. So... a really long stick with meat on it?
Okay. Really long stick with meat on it, and you're...
You know, your 10-foot poles.
Yeah, and you're gonna do what with it? Dangle it in front of the pot? Try and hit the pot with it? What do you want to do?
Well, is the mouth of the pot open?
What do you mean the mouth of the pot? Like
So-
the top?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mimics are... They're sticky, so if you touch it with the meat... If it's a mimic, it'll probably just stick to it.
So I would attempt to put the meat in the top of the pot using the stick.
Okay. And where are you standing whenever you do this?
I would stand over here and go for that, the closest pot that I can see from this side.
Okay. So how long is your stick that you're using here? And
10
where did
feet.
you find a 10-foot stick?
Remember, we tied together bones from the monstrosity earlier.
Okay. I just wanted to hear your ingenious way of coming up with a 10-foot stick. Alright. So you go to put the meat in the mouth of this jar. And luckily, you are 10 feet out of the room. It does not stick to the pot. However, it does trigger the pots to overflow with acid.
So they're acid-proof pots because they are holding acid. That makes sense.
Well, there goes that idea.
Well, now we know.
Don't worry, we'll tame the next mimic.
So I remember being told that this area needs to be investigated.
No, it was the one
It was
above.
the room
I don't...
that you guys just went and investigated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I suppose we head over here with our daggers?
Yeah.
It was here, right? If I'm remembering correctly.
Yes.
It was right there.
Alright, so bloop 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 bloop. Hopefully
There's
other
this
people come
room
with
that we
me.
skipped over
Oh.
to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, I on my way, I'll obviously see this doorway and like be like, "Has anyone looked in here?"
No.
From the doorway, I'm just gonna look in and see if I see anything.
Okay.
And I'm not even sure there's a door.
Just verify which room. That one? That pulled up? Yeah, you are not positive there's a door at all.
You just walk right by it. It's not a room, guys.
Mouse, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Thomas is too blind for this to affect him.
Oh wow. Okay, that was a flat 19.
Yeah. 19. You you have this feeling of desire and you shake it off, realizing that something is trying to pull you into this room. As you look up, you see a skull with... Let me get this pulled up here so I can get an accurate description.
Is it made out of precious metal?
Get the actual description here. No, they are crystal. You have you see a skull with crystal lenses fit over the eye sockets.
But it could go with our skull collection.
This is an actual skull, by the way.
But it's made out of crystal, or the eyes are crystal?
The lenses.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a pair of lenses that fit over the eyes.
I'm very curious about those lenses. But I'm nervous about going in the room. I'm just gonna say to the party, there's something funny in this room. I don't know what it is, but there's something interesting that I kind of want.
Okay, am I there? Or I guess I'm not there.
I mean, you could be.
Catch up.
You could be.
We were just all going
You're
to
not
the
in
dagger
initiative
room.
order, so you guys can be wherever you want in this dungeon.
So, can I look in the room?
Brace
Yeah.
yourself.
Thomas is going to hear that.
Go ahead and make either a perception or investigation check there, Fridak.
Or, I will definitely pick perception. 30!
30.
It's about time I rolled something good.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
It's a druid. This
Okey-dokey.
would be no problem.
47!
Oh,
Yeah, I'm on a roll!
yeah, you don't even feel the effects, but you do notice an odd shimmer coming from a skull on the other side of the room.
It's
Can I
shiny.
see what it looks like?
But it looks like a pair of crystal lenses fit over the eye sockets of just a skull sitting on a shelf.
What's the rest of the room look like?
With a 30, it is a fairly bare room, other than the pedestal that the skull is sitting on.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to Mouse and say, hey, I know clothes are evil, but do you have like an extra shirt or blanket or something?
Mouse would have a bedroll.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the bedroll, and then I would like to put it over the skull and like wrap it up, and then bring it with me.
Okay. So, as you go to put the blanket over the top of the skull, can I get you to make
Yes.
a dexterity saving throw?
Oh God,
Maybe I should have done that.
13. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Let me get my dice back out.
oh God, oh God. This is... My 30 perception didn't tell me this.
No, this would have been an investigation check. Alright. So, let's see here. That is... 12 poison damage, and I need a constitution saving throw from you.
Oh no.
Oof. Oofed up. Oh, that's a 9. That's not good.
No, it is not. So that is 6 points of poison damage at the start of that round. I need you to make another constitution saving throw.
Hold on a second. I'm still getting the 12. So a total of 18, right?
Yes. And 1d6
All right.
poison per round until you make the save.
Oh, goody. All right, so
It's a
round
DC
number
11.
2, Constitution saving throw.
DC 11.
Oh,
That's
no.
a 7.
That's another 2 points of
That's
poison
6
damage.
more. 2 or 6?
It's a D6, so it's just 2.
Okay. So that
First
time
one
it
was
was 2.
yeah.
All right, Constitution saving throw. That's a
There
15.
you go. All right. So you
Woo!
shake off the poison damage. As you draw back your hand, you see a needle that is injecting into your arm consistently, and was just your
Minute?
arm was stuck there.
Excuse you.
Coming from
I'm
the podium.
resistant to poison.
Oh, well, then
I'm
take
resistant
half
to
that.
poison.
Take half of the damage you just took then.
Okay. Alright. I was like, I knew I was resistant to not acid. What was the thing I was resistant to? So I do get the skull wrapped up in the bedroll.
Yes, you do.
And as I'm carrying it back, do I notice anything? Or is it still shimmering, or did I kind of
You covered it with a
shut that
bedroll.
whole thing down by covering it with the bedroll?
You covered it with a bedroll, so you can't see it.
Okay. So I'm gonna wrap it up really tight, and then like take a couple of corners and tie them like in a knot, and then give it to Mouse and be like, bag of holding, be very careful.
And she puts it in the bag of holding.
All right.
Okay.
So now what?
I think we continue up.
All right.
I think Thomas has both daggers, right?
I believe so.
Go, Thomas, go! Get your thingy.
Well, maybe. All I know is I'm putting daggers in dagger slots. That might be how we summon the next big baddie. I don't know. Have we've been inside this room?
Yes.
Yes, you have.
Okay. I knew we saw
I
the
think
dagger
the-
holes. I just wasn't
I think
sure
the
that.
last
We
Yeah,
time
it just
inside.
it just needs to go the top of the
Snake thingy.
statue of the snake. The daggers will fit in.
All right. Is there
Okay,
anything? Is there any distinguishing differences between the two daggers in my hands?
Okay,
No,
Question.
there are not. Yes.
if it's a snake, well, this is a question for the rest of the party.
Oh.
If it's a snake, and I'm resistant to poison, just in case, should I put the daggers in? Because snakes usually go poison, and I'm resistant
Well, I think this
to
is-
poison.
But I had done a religion check on it, and it had been
Yes. It was a
What
statue
was
of
it?
Zahir.
yeah, Zahir, yeah, serpent god. He is the god of trickery, though, so
That's
I don't know.
just saying. If it's a snake, maybe I should put daggers in since I'm resistant to poison.
I mean, if you want to, I'm not opposed.
Is that okay with you, Thomas?
Makes sense. Yeah. Just be careful.
Okay, so
I hand them to you.
I will take one of the daggers and I'll stick it in, and then I'll wait and see if anything happens.
As the dagger seats firmly into the skull, a fang protrudes from the other side in the form of that dagger. Which side did you put in, left or right?
Left.
The left eye glows red.
And then I will seat the other one, and then kind of put my hands up and take a step back.
Okay, you put the other one in, and the red light on the side, the red light on the left side turns green. The eye on the other side turns green as well, and the bowl raises below the fangs.
Okay. Is there anything in the bowl?
It is an empty bowl.
So, I feel it might be a tribute. So, how sharp are those daggers?
Ooh.
They are
They're stone, but
they're
were they
stone
sharp?
and very dull.
I
Okay.
have an idea. And Frydek will run back into the other room, and he'll get the sand from where the abacus dissolved, and he'll scoop up as much as he can, and he'll bring it back and put it in the bowl.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Just thinking.
The sand sits in the bowl. Nothing seems to happen.
Dang it.
All right. Thomas is gonna kind of push his way to the front.
I'll move back and let Thomas work.
I almost
Hopefully,
feel
this is
like.
the right idea.
Are you probably thinking the same thing I am?
Thomas is gonna pull out his mandible sword.
Okay.
Cut his arm.
Oof. All right.
Drain some blood into the bowl.
All right. Go ahead and roll
That's what I was thinking too.
damage on yourself.
I had a dagger you could have used to just
God.
cut your palm.
Oh, gosh.
Ow.
Dude.
Well, you're definitely paying tribute. Good lord.
6 out of 6.
Mouse had a dagger. She could have just cut your palm.
Okay.
Cut
Let's
her
go ahead
palm.
and roll investigation. Like you don't really notice anything. However, Thomas, as your blood drains into the bowl, you watch the bowl sink, and the statue sink.
Will you put Remy between Thomas and I? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. After you get that, will you put Remy between Thomas and I?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and put Remy there. Give you access to him. Controlled by Frydek. Save settings. Okay. So you watch the statue sink after the bowl fills, and the wall behind it swing open. And now there is a doorway right here, directly behind the statue.
Thomas, take a total of 24 points of healing.
That's more than I have. So I'm at full health. Cool. I mean, not more than I have total. Thank God.
Anyone else need healing?
What are you rolling for, Frederick? Oh, healing. Sorry.
I'm gonna investigate said doorway
Okay.
with my wonderful rolls, so hopefully this goes better.
15.
A little better.
You
I can see there's a door.
Yes, so we'll allow you to use that to investigate the entirety of the hallway. There is a doorway at the end of it. It is a very narrow hallway, which opens up into another room.
With what appears to be another drain, so that's fun. So I'm kind of hoping at least somebody is coming up behind me.
A mouse is there.
Okay, and I'm gonna look from the doorway into that other room as well. Or did I already get that?
Which other room?
I thought there was only one other room. Just this room?
This room. Okay. Looking in, you see what appears to be most of the building supplies from carving out this temple. You do see linens in a chest to the left side of the room, and you do see a doorway to the right.
Chest that appears to have linens and a doorway to the right. I'm gonna.
I've made you afraid of all cloth now at this point, I'm guessing.
Well, for all I know, it's a mimic. I don't know. I'm afraid of everything. It could kill me. I'm gonna actually investigate the door.
Okay. So, looking through the doorway, you do see
Oh, okay.
an altar. It's very easy to spot everything in here. You
Great.
see an altar with a tattered cloak across it and an abacus placed on top.
Yay, that was a decoy.
Okay. Can I? Hey, mouse.
Hmm.
I may have found what we're looking for. I'm not sure if it's trapped. I wondered if you could have a look.
21 investigation. You are confident that it is not trapped.
I think it's okay. Or
No,
Max thinks
he's
it's okay.
It's about to be. Trap grabs hold of it.
Like, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
So, you both watch Light attempt to sneak up behind you.
Oh, fun. What are you trying to do?
Mouse just looks at him like, really?
And I pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up, and you feel a slight tingle of power through your fingertips, and start to hear what sounds like a quill on paper.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and turn off.
And did you say it was sitting on a cloak?
It's sitting on a tattered cloak.
On a tattered cloak. Okay. Nothing remarkable about said cloak?
No, nothing remarkable at all about said cloak. However, now, did that reveal the entirety of the area, or did that just... Can you see the entire map now?
No.
No.
There's still fog of war.
But now.
Now we can.
Yeah.
Is there anything we missed? Where's that next to Light, that orange thing?
Just a
Yeah,
reference
there's one on
point.
the opposite side, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just reference points.
I don't see anything we missed.
No, you pretty well covered the entire dungeon, and you have an abacus which is drawing a map of the dungeon that you're currently in.
Nice.
Fancy. So, how much of the map has it drawn in at this point?
I would say at this point, just for the sake of brevity, it has drawn in the entire map. As you wait a few minutes and let it finish its job.
So then my next question is, on this map, does it have things like traps marked?
Yes, it does. It has all of the traps that you guys have triggered so far.
But only things we've triggered. Okay.
Only things you've triggered because you have triggered every trap in this dungeon.
Got it. Okay. So that doesn't tell me whether or not it will show new traps in the future. But okay, good to know. Good to know.
Wait, I thought we didn't trigger the trap down here.
Oh, you didn't trigger that one, no. That was part of the puzzle, though, so that one would show up on the map as well. That's the only one that you didn't trigger.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for helping me get this. I guess
Glad we could help, bud.
I guess we are ready to move on.
So Mouse is gonna look at Light. You're like, why were you sneaking up on us?
Oh, I was just sneaking.
Alright, and we're back. You all have made your way outside of the temple. What all would you like to do now?
So what time of day is it?
That was going to be my question.
6 hours in, another hour to do all of what you guys did because there wasn't much to it. So, about noon.
And how long did we spend in there? Was it just a day?
We had
day
like
and a half.
two. We
Okay.
had 2 long rests in there.
Remy would be gone.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
had 2 long rests.
Go ahead
just
and
wasn't
say it,
sure.
Light. Actually, Light, make an attack roll for me. Just an improvised weapon.
What is Light doing?
I don't know. He's been up to shenanigans all day.
I don't know what an improvised weapon roll would be for me.
Roll a d20 and add your dex.
So, can I just do a dex saving?
Sure.
Depending.
18.
Uh-oh.
I say depending because my dex save is +7, but my dex is +4.
Right. Friday,
I don't
what is
think
your
he has
armor
any
class?
extra. In.
16?
16?
Uh-oh.
That hits. Alright.
Wait, what?
Hold on.
Frydek, as you exit the temple, a pair of pants come flying at you.
Oh,
What?
no.
What?
Mouse
Oh,
used silvery
no.
barbs.
Why would you?
Yeah, you can do several silvery barbs for that if you really like to. Like
Yeah,
go ahead
sure.
and re-roll
Re-roll.
that. 3.
That's better.
The pants go flying by your head, Frydek, and fall to the ground harmlessly.
Mouse knows how much clothes are freaking Frydek out.
Sees the clothes. I mean, was I standing over here in the corner by D-Wilds, or were we exiting with everybody over by the entrance?
Oh, it was by the entrance.
By the entrance.
So as soon as
Yeah.
I see the clothes hit the ground, I'm gonna move away from the clothes and I'm gonna look at Light, and he's gonna hold out his arm, and you'll see a javelin come out of the compartment on the top. He's gonna fire a javelin at him.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh, what are y'all doing?
It's a 22.
Boys.
Silvery barbs on that.
Is that just reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a re-roll.
Oh
It's a
gosh.
20.
Okay, that I
Oh,
tried.
no.
Yeah,
Mouse is just trying to keep her
squishy.
friends from fighting.
I go through. I want to try to stop it. Can I try to stop it?
It
If
already
we're,
hit.
if we're gonna go any further than this, then it'll have to be initiative. Does this need to go into initiative order, or does this stop the chaos?
Stop the chaos.
I'll look at Light. Are we done?
He's got a javelin in his shoulder.
You're gonna attack me over a joke?
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
I'll cast
Oh,
healing. 11 points of healing, and then I'll just walk back
Oh.
with the group.
All right. So what is everybody doing?
Hey, before you go to bed,
I'm not going to bed yet, but thanks.
That was my alarm. Sorry.
Oh.
So I think there's still time to head towards. Where were we going?
Castlehorne.
So yeah, we could take a half day's travel towards our next goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far are we from Castlehorne?
From Castlehorne.
I think we still had a few days travel, if I recall.
Yeah, you have 3 days travel at the hasted rate.
So here's the other question: since we were inside there for like 2.5, 3 days or whatever,
Day and a half.
is our cart still here with all of our stuff on it?
Yes, it is.
Our carts, I should say, are both of our carts.
Yes, this is not a very well-known temple. You would have to essentially be someone who sought this kind of stuff out to know this was even here.
Okay.
Thomas have any like rivals in the industry?
Thomas?
I mean, there were definitely other people that were going for this, because that was one of the things that we were told when we found out about this, is that it was people knew about this relic and tried to get it, but I think that's all the dead people around, not anyone alive, stealing carts. So
I mean, we know that dead can rise.
well, that's true. But yeah. So we probably have a half day's travel we could make towards Castlehorne, and we know that event is happening. I forget what the event was.
Oh yeah, it was the.
That's in Yanrel,
Like
the Adventurers game.
challenges and things.
Yeah, I wrote it down. Hold on.
Hopefully we can still make it after this diversion.
Yeah, Adventures games in 2 weeks. So it's in 2 weeks' time. Well, probably a little less than that now.
Yeah.
Because we found out about it before we got into the temple.
Or actually, let's see. Your day and... Yeah, so it's still pretty close to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You've only burned a couple of days since you found out.
Okay. So yeah, I think we should keep heading on. And I start packing up the cart and getting things ready
up the other cart.
Go.
Okay. Need a D4, please. And a D100. $36. Clear skies. So, nice day's travel. Need a D20 as well. $19. Alright. So, safe half day's travel. Nothing has popped out at you. You stay pretty much to the road, and you don't have to worry about things jumping out at you from the woods. You get... Let's see... Half day's travel... Cutting through the woods, getting to the main course there. You would be... I don't know how to describe that to you, honestly. You make a good day's travel. You're in the clearing between two separate forests off the road. Do you want to attempt to make camp, or do you want to continue on?
We've had a pretty long day with the battle and everything. We should probably make camp.
Yeah, we can try double travel tomorrow, but I think we need to probably make camp tonight.
Okay, well, all right.
Sounds good to me.
Then I need someone to roll a perception or survival check for camp. Oh yeah, that'll do. All right, delete this, and we're gonna go back to.
Whoa, Helena beat me on her survival.
Yeah, I did.
Oh wow, look at that.
Take that.
Alright, where is...
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is the...
I have a feeling I don't find anything to hunt.
I can't even see
Found
it,
a-
and I have a feeling that's
You found a pair of
roughly
pants.
right. Alright, let's see here.
I rolled a 3, which
There it
was
is.
a nat 1.
Alright. Yeah. No, Thomas, you don't find anything at all to hunt. Like, but you do find a nice place to camp. Off the beaten path a little bit, covered by trees. You get the good campsite because of that high roll. What all would you like to do tonight, guys?
Before we bed down for the night, Frydek is going to go over the campfire and he's going to sit down and he's going to focus a little bit. And you guys see 10 small berries form in his hand, and he's going to pass out 2 to everybody. And he said, these are good berries. They last for up to 24 hours. You can keep them on your person. And anytime you guys need health, you eat one and it's worth 6 hit points. It takes an action to eat one. And so he gives 2 good berries to everybody. And they last after 24 hours, they'll just disappear from your person. But in that 24 hours, if you ever need it, you just eat one and you get 6 hit points per berry.
And you all are familiar with these from where he passed these out in between the fake murder fights.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
They're a little bit more potent now, so.
Fake murder.
All right.
Mouse wants to play with Norbert a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Light.
All right. Light, you were slowly losing your wyvern to mouse.
She has rolled pretty good on every one of those rolls.
Yeah, you have, especially with a
She is-
+0.
Yeah, she has not upset Norbert at all.
So, if at some point we kind of sit around the campfire and maybe eat or chill or whatever, I'd like to say something, but...
I think that's kind of what
Yeah.
we're doing right now.
Yeah, Light's teaching me how to use a cycle.
Thank you all for helping me back there. I didn't expect to ever find a group of people that would help me like this, and you guys mean the world to me. That really, y'all put your life on the line, and I appreciate it.
That's what friends are for, bud.
And we got a lot of shiny things.
We did indeed.
Did the map move underneath us? Because
I
feel
did,
like...
so that I could actually see the top of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
like, we were sitting around the campfire, and now we're climbing on the rocks.
Reality shifted.
Yes, it did.
And everybody roll initiative as... No, I'm just kidding.
No rolling initiative.
Alright, so sitting around the campfire, Thomas thanks you all, and says that he never thought he would have friends like this. You enjoy a solid meal of jerky, which you have entirely too much of.
Hey, I mean, it's shelf stable. So then I guess Frydek will enter his motionless state.
Hello will lean against him and write in her journal. Take first watch.
Unless if anybody else has something they wanted to say before we bed down for the night.
No, Thomas will go lay
My
down.
mic was muted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was just sitting there talking to you guys, and not a thing coming through.
Nope.
Yeah, I was like, is someone going to take watch with Friedak? And then somebody responded.
Helena
so I
said
did-
she was.
I know, so I
Helena,
Yeah.
right after I asked that, so I didn't realize anything was going on. And then I was like, all right, I need perception checks from both of you. And then you're like, unless anyone wants to do something else. I'm like,
Ooh,
Oh.
that's a bad perception. Ooh, gross.
that's all right.
You're
I got you.
focused on your
Oh.
journal.
Holy crap! Wow.
Jeez. That's a natural
Jeez.
19.
Jeez.
Okay. First shift goes off without a hitch. No combat, no enemies that you can make out. So first shift goes well. Who's taking second?
Mouse can.
Okay.
Night night, Frederick.
Hey, look. Frydak's
You
friends
saw
are
what I saw.
both having issues. Oh.
15. I rolled a 3, by the way.
You rolled a
Yeah, I know.
yeah, man.
With your plus 12.
I rolled better and did worse.
All right. Once again, you do not notice anything in the middle of the night. Shift passes without a problem. Who's taking third?
Lena will.
Okay. Once again, perception.
I did one better that time.
Oh, I know, that's deception. Hold on.
Deceive the dark.
You're gonna deceive it.
Good as my intimidating
Perception,
the
look at
room.
that. All right.
Intimidating
work.
the room.
Intimidating the room works sometimes.
Okay. Once again, another shift passes with no issues. Last shift. Assuming it's Friedak and Thomas.
I'm going to be up too.
Okay. 16. Nice. And a natural.
Ooh, nat 20.
Wow. Okay.
And that's while I'm attending to Norbert.
Yeah. So, like you, while you're attending to Norbert, spot a handful of small rodents running around camp, and you use that as a training opportunity for Norbert. You point out and essentially do Dracaris on it. And your wyvern eats well that morning. Friedak and Thomas, the night goes well. The sun raises high in the sky, and the morning is yours. All of you complete a long rest. What would you like to do?
Yay.
I guess just pack up the carts and start heading towards Castlehorne again.
Yeah.
Unless
Get 'em
anyone
up,
has any
move 'em out.
objecciones.
Nope.
Rawhide.
All right. Need a D4
Rawhide.
and a D100. There we go. 2, and we'll take the 26 since it was first.
Mhm.
light clouds just outside of the rain. Alright, and then the D20. Perfect. Alright. So it's nice and overcast, so it's a cool day. Smooth ride through town, or through the woods. You do not encounter any creatures that would want to do you harm. You do pass a few carts of travelers that look like they may be loaded up and getting ready for the day. But no incidents on your travel.
So we don't want to stop and rob any of these carts, do we?
I mean, that's up to you.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Does not fit my alignment.
Say, what happened to Thomas?
Would it fit your alignment if I suggested it?
No, still no.
They might have an artifact in their cart.
No.
They very well might. You never know.
Yeah, any artifacts are yours.
No.
I love the fact that nobody's looked in the bag of holding since you left the temple either. Anyway.
Wait, what?
I talking about the goggles we put in there, or just in general?
I've already said too much. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that.
Alright, so you have a full day of travel with no issues. Is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to make camp? Would you like to try and push through to get to Castlehorne by morning, or...
Do we want to push through?
Okay.
I don't have any objection to that.
Yep, I'd say we push through.
Push through.
Alright, I need another D4 and another D100.
Oh dang, we can light there.
I roll a
A
9
9.
out of 100.
Ooh, okay. Light. Oh, wow. Okay, so Helena, you're lucky that Light beat you, because if you had been on the first table with a 9, it would have been heavy rain. On table 3, a 9 is light clouds.
Oh, good.
So, it is a nice night. You unfortunately cannot see the stars. The moon is out, not in full phase. And I need a D20.
The hell I
rolled
rolled
it.
that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
10.
perfect. A 10. All
10,
right.
10.
Safe travels, and at the end of your overnight travels, you see the light of Castlehorne at morning's crest. So let me go ahead and delete this, blind you all for a second, and oh,
Thomas probably would have driven the cart, but did anyone want to attempt to sleep?
anyone want to attempt to sleep? We know how well it usually goes.
Good try.
No, I'm good. I'm
That'd
good.
be a
I'm gonna
perception.
stay awake.
I think Mouse would have.
It's Constitution.
Yeah, Constitution.
Oh yeah, you just want 4 rolls.
Yeah, 4 rolls.
Well, what would we have to have made?
This is a well-traveled road, so it's actually fairly smooth. I'd say a 10 would
Wait,
do
I don't
it.
need to make a Constitution saving throw.
No, you don't.
So I only had one bad couple hours.
Okay, looks like everybody that attempted actually succeeded to sleep overnight. So, those of you who attempted to sleep overnight do not take a point of exhaustion. The rest of you do.
Who's the second driver?
That's a good question.
Would have been me probably.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you both take a point of exhaustion. The 4 that slept are fine, but you do ride up to the gates of Castlehorne at daybreak. He's out here. What would you like to do?
I'd like a map of the town.
Sounds like something I
Okay.
could accomplish.
I think he gave us one, like right there. We're looking at it.
No. Light wants a map of the town.
Okay. From outside of the gate?
In fairness, what does my abacus do?
It maps out all dungeons. So
Oh,
it
just
will show you.
dungeons?
It'll show you rooms, but it will not label what, like what
Ooh.
houses and things are.
That's fair.
Disembodied voice of a professor sounding man says this is not the time to use this item.
I thought it created maps.
Or dungeons.
It does. It creates a dungeon layout map.
Okay.
So basically, like if you go underground, it'll start mapping out the Underdark for you. If you go in a temple, it'll start mapping out the temple for you. If you go in a
What
town,
we-
it will map out the town, but it won't tell you what the houses are. So you would essentially get what you see here.
Yeah, but that could benefit. Oh. What can we see when we approach the gate?
A giant wall with a wooden door.
No guards?
Is the door open and closed?
1 second.
Great questions.
Okay, sorry. Had a child run in. Alright, what was that question again?
Are there any guards?
Oh, guards, yes. Let's see, do we have guard out front? Yes, we do, actually. As you walk up, you see an Azamar male in full plate. If I can find him in here. Let's see, it's Aldrich. I put this in backwards. Ah, well, one town I put in backwards. Two. There we go. Alright, so you see a rather short for what he is Azamar. Early 60s, male, athletic build, about 5'7", has long curled silver hair and brown eyes, and very veiny chocolate skin, a very sharp defined face, and is wearing a prosthetic foot.
I don't really like how you said veiny.
He looks like a Snickers bar.
It doesn't help.
Are you just being vain?
Wait, what?
Oh my God.
That's
Is
nutty.
Mouse just being vain?
Yes, Mouse is being very vain.
Yeah. She'd be like that sometimes.
So there's a guard standing by the door. Are you all walking up to the door? Or are you just hanging out?
I'm going to approach the guard.
What, they taking charge today?
What is your business here?
Oh, we're traveling. We're coming from
Stormscar via or Telehara via Stormscar.
yeah, Telehara.
And you come to the king's court for what purpose?
We I'm forgetting something important here.
We're just
I have
visiting
no
this
idea why
town
we're stopping here.
on our way to Yanrel. We're just visiting this town to kind of have a break, be off of our carts for a while on our way to Yanrel.
Yeah, playing the Ventures game.
I see, you have no business with king, so you're limited to outer area of town. Do not attempt to go into main area where castle is.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
Are
be
there any
watching.
shops?
Yes, there are shops in outer circle.
What shops are there?
There are many shops actually.
Oh, they're very small?
I see you have thought you have made funny.
Hmm.
Me? No.
No, not you.
Uh,
The interesting looking one.
I'm very sorry. No offense intended.
It's been a long night.
Yes, it is, and you look quite tired. You should probably go find an inn and go get rest. But there are... we do have a couple of merchants in town, as well as blacksmith, butcher, yes, blacksmith and butcher are good friends of mine. Merchants have little bit of everything needed. We do have 2 taverns. One is owned by Ekel, and one is owned by Kathai.
Can you tell us about them?
What was it?
Oh, I was just wondering if you could tell us anything about Ethel and Kathai?
Ekel, yes. Let me, Ekel is a turtle, and Kathai is a Goliath. They are both very pleasant people to be around. Both have entertainment, and, both have good room and good food. Ekel owns the Fat Concubine Tavern. And Kathai owns the Thirsty Countess.
What was the first one?
The Fat Concubine.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Beard. Was that fifth or fat?
Fat.
Yeah, Fat Concubine.
Okay.
That's what I heard on the first time was fifth.
Yeah, that's. I was just making sure.
Well, it's also a very thick accent, so...
Mm-hmm.
And what was the name of the other one?
Thirsty Countess.
Yes, the Thirsty Countess.
30 Countess.
Anyway, have a good day, and don't cause any trouble for me, please.
Oh, your blacksmith friend. What's his name?
A blacksmith. Yes. Blacksmith friend is named Tormik the Tank Maker. He's half orc. Very strong. Very noble man.
So, very good at his job then.
Yes, very good at his job.
And the butcher?
His name is Edward. Edward Alero. He is, he's human. He's good with knives. He has mostly fresh meat.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Can you tell us the locations? Like, about where in town are they?
The butcher. Alright, so out of accent because it's slowly killing me. Butcher is here. The blacksmith is here. And the inns are here and here.
What's this?
School.
No, that would be a temple.
A temple to what? Temple to what?
Oh wow, that was interesting to hear.
Goodbye, I'll just multiplying.
That's scary. That is a very scary thought.
That is nightmare fuel.
It is a temple of Bahamut. So what would you all like to
get
do?
inside? Friday is going to head for the temple.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're wanting to do what you sent me.
Yeah, I'd like to find a cleric there.
Okay. There is a singular priest in there. A halfling.
A singular priest.
Yes. Yes. So this is a 3 foot even and 35-pound halfling. Light brown hair and hazel eyes. Wears leather armor with iron insignias of Bahamut decorating latches. And he is an older gentleman.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
So, if he's 3 foot tall, Frederick is definitely just staring straight down at him.
And he is staring straight up.
I'm pretty sure even if Frederick kneels, he'd still be looking down on this guy.
Yes, he would. Yep.
So, you'll have to forgive me. I don't exactly know how sending spells work. Because the
Alina snoring. Sorry. Sorry.
I was trying to figure out who that was.
Can I mute her a little bit?
She's had a long day.
She must be tired.
Yeah, she had a volleyball tournament today.
So I'm gonna temporarily mute her for now.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
I think you only muted her on your end.
Yeah,
Oh,
you only
okay.
muted her on yours.
Server mute. There we go.
There.
I was wondering who
Let
that
us know when
was.
you wake up. Okay, so I don't exactly know how the sending spell works because I was at a town almost a week ago, and I sent a message to a gentleman in Talahara asking him a question and asking him to send a message back. Would that only go to that cleric, or can I pick it up from any cleric?
Well,
Like I said,
the spell is usually responded to almost immediately, and it goes directly back to the caster.
okay. So here's a question: can I send a message to the cleric in Stormscar to see if he received a message back and have him forwarded over to you? I don't know how this works. I'm sorry if I'm asking really stupid questions.
Well, typically with sending, you would have to be familiar with the recipient. At least mildly familiar. So I would have to.
Can I describe him to you?
If you have a name and a description, yes, that would most likely work.
Beard. Did I get a name from the cleric that I talked to in Stormscar?
You didn't.
And did I at least get a vague description of him? Or
Yeah, you've got
do I
a
remember what he-
vague description of him.
So I will describe that cleric to him. Apologize that I did not get a name. We'll describe that cleric to him and that he lives in Stormscar. And hope that works.
We can certainly
sorry,
attempt
sir.
it. We can attempt it, but I can't guarantee that it will work. What do you want me to attempt to send to this fellow? That is quite the message you want me to send.
Yes. I'm trying to find someone. And I really hope that you can help.
Well, I will certainly try. Need you to roll a D100 for me.
Oh, goodness. I have to
And
roll things.
below a 70, it will go through.
Oh, so if I get over 70, it fails?
Yes.
Yay! Holy crap, he actually helped out this time!
All right. All right, you listen to him reach out, and he says, I think I may have targeted him correctly. Speaks what you wish for him to speak, and waits a second. There has been no further word since you left, unfortunately. Other than they are still searching.
Okay. Alright. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh,
Do you need any... Do I owe you any money for this?
No, child. It's perfectly fine.
Alright. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Alright, what are the rest of you doing?
I followed Friday and stayed outside.
Okay.
I probably would have gone to the blacksmith.
Okay. Alright, and what are you needing from the blacksmith?
I'm just gonna ask about like what kind of armor they happen to have, if they have anything special in their wares. Where is
Okay.
said blacksmith?
I think it's where me and Light are.
Yep.
Yes. Is anyone else going to the blacksmith, or are you guys actually at the blacksmith?
I was going there too.
Okay.
Would he have any magical weaponry of any kind?
Let's see here. Alright, so you walk up, you do see this mid-30s male half-orc. 6'4" and muscular. Extremely long, braided, dyed green hair, black eyes. Very strong smell coming off of him. And a tattoo of a gorgon on his right shoulder. Black tattered pants and leather strap shirt to hold his tools, and his left ear is missing. So, you are looking for... You're looking for magical items? Of what sort?
The stabby kind.
The stabby kind. Well, that covers a very large range. What kind of stabby? Little stabby, long stabby, narrow stabby, curved stabby? What are you looking for?
Thin stabby, maybe? Like rapier or short sword.
Let me see what I've got here.
I'd even take a dagger.
Do think I've got one sitting back here. I do have one. It's a rather fine piece. It's a rapier. It's got a golden handle and crossguard. Very easy to manage weapon. I've referred to it as the duelist rapier. Give you a little bit of an extra edge over those that are coming for you. Only weighs 2 pounds. Very elegant. What's your budget look like?
Mouse looks in her pouch. She doesn't quite want to say how much she has.
Oh, don't be
what
shy.
About 200.
200 gold?
Yes.
Let me bring it out and let you take a look at it real quick. Let you see for yourself how you like it. Just send it to you?
Beard, can you unmute Alina?
Yeah, she's back.
I don't think she's aware of the fact we heard her snoring.
Yeah, we know your phone didn't die. We heard the...
No, my phone actually did die a few minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah, we heard.
yeah, we heard you go along with it.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I know, I swear I was not out for more than like 5 minutes tops because I woke up and my phone was dead.
Oh, we know. We heard when you started snoring.
It hasn't been 5 minutes.
You'll be able to hear it on
fine.
YouTube.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of a cool sword. So Mouse just kind of ponders it and sort of trying to act a bit nonchalant. How much would you part with this?
Well, you did say 200. I would typically go 225 for this. I wanted to bring it out and let you take a look at it before I drop the price on you.
She, give him big cat eyes.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
that was. She kind of ends up poking herself in the eye a little bit as she's trying to.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I'll take it for 225.
All right.
So I want to speak up on her behalf and like, you know, she's usually really good with this. I go a little lower.
Make a persuasion check. How much we thinking?
I was 200 even.
Fine, I'll do the 200. But you owe me. Next one's full price.
And she happily hands over 200 gold. And then hugs Nightlight.
Now, what do the rest of you lot want?
I was looking to maybe see if you'd have any interest in a couple items that I'm looking to get rid of. And probably not your thing, but I'm wondering, do you have any kind of armor or anything?
Armor. What kind of armor?
I don't know. Maybe something scale mail or.
I can make scale mail. You looking for anything particular out of the scale mail, or?
I mean, something that'll protect me a little better than this studded leather I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, I have scale mail. Let me look you over here real quick. Might bit scrawny for what I've usually got, but I could probably fit you in something designed for elves, I think. Basic scale mail is only about 50 gold pieces. You think you can swing that?
I could make that happen. Are you? Is that something that's ready, or would I have to wait for that to get made?
Oh, I've got several in stock.
Yeah, several in stock.
Yeah, go over to the side there, and we'll bring a few out. See what fits you.
Okay.
Brings out 3 or 4. Oh, you got a little bit more meat on you than I thought you did. You use regular human stuff. Puts the elven stuff away and drops a scale mail in your arms.
You alright? Alright. So 50 gold, you say?
Yes, and like I told you before, you will owe me. This one's full price.
Alright. Alright. Here you go, and I hand over the 50 gold.
Alright.
I am wondering if I might get a little bit of that back. I have a couple daggers here. And a longbow. Very little use. Would you have any desire to have any of that?
Daggers I could use. Longbows, not typically interested in. Are they just basic daggers?
They are just basic daggers.
Now, when you say a little bit of gold back, you are expecting just a little bit, right?
Yes, just a little. I realize they're not worth much.
Right, because I sell them for typically 2 gold pieces when I craft them, so... To allow me to make a profit off of them, especially if they're used, I probably couldn't go any higher than a gold piece each.
That sounds fair.
Alright. Drops a couple of gold in your hands.
Do you know anyone that might be interested in a longbow in town?
In town? Not really. We don't have anyone here other than the guards that knows how to even draw one of those. And even they aren't all that great of a shot.
Okay.
You might have some good luck with it over at the games if you wanted to, though.
I'll have to check there. Thank you very much for your help.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And for you, little flying thing.
I was wondering if you had any special arrows.
Special arrows?
Yes. Yeah, something that may do a little more damage than your typical.
I mean, I don't have arrows. I've got arrowheads that I can craft. When you say more than your typical damage, you mean just tear a little bit more, or are you looking for something magical?
Either or.
Well, I do have a design that I've wanted to try out for a while. If you give me a couple hours, I could probably work them up. They're spring-loaded heads, and once they make impact, they spread out and tear a little bit. I call them gut bombs.
I like the sound of those. How much?
Well, they can be placed on any standard wooden shaft arrows, or you can have them forged onto the metal tips, but for just the tips, you're looking at... Just because I want to see them used, I'd say 10 gold for 25.
And if you were to forge them onto metal shafts?
That's extra material. I'd say it'd have to be about 15.
I'd take 15 gold out, hand it to him.
Alright, give me a couple hours and come back and they'll be ready for you.
So
Okay.
what kind of arrows were these?
They're steel arrows with a special tip on them that I like to call the gut bomb. They're spring-loaded heads. They make impact, and then once they're inside the body, it springs the blades open.
Oh. Mouse kind of wants some as well.
And same deal.
Yeah, she'll do the same thing then. So 15 gold more.
All right.
Oh. Strange fact.
Yes.
Scale mail apparently doesn't give me any advantage over studded leather.
Whoops.
I thought scale mail was medium.
It is. Either way, my
Studded
AC is
Well,
still
studded
16.
leather is like
So
it's light armor.
I think it's because it has a max
has
of +2 with the dex when I have a
Yeah.
+4, but I don't think the studded leather has a max with the dex.
that's that's the thing there.
So yeah, that was a great purchase.
This will teach you to teach your research before you go buy. Now you have buyer's remorse.
I'll sell it at the games. We're fine.
Yeah.
Now, before we leave, I want to ask the blacksmith if he knows where I can get a set of armor that's going to be beneficial with me, given that I'm a spellcaster.
What kind of armor can you even wear?
Light armor?
Light armor. You might as well just be wearing a shirt.
I've heard that there's magical enchantments that can help. It's just a matter of knowing where to go to find that type.
Well, I mean, that's just leather armor. Padded armor, leather armor, studded armor. It's all considered light. So, I mean, most leather workers will be able to handle that without too much of a headache. I mean, I did hear you guys say that you were going to Yanrel, and there's definitely leather workers there. There's all kinds of stuff in Yanrel.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll be back in a few hours.
sounds good. Looking forward to it. You'll have to tell
Well-
me how it works.
While you're at it with those arrows, you wanna make an extra set?
Same deal.
Make
Just give me an
36.
extra hour.
And how much? What? It was 15 gold.
Yes.
All right,
with the steel shafts.
great. All right, sounds good.
All right. So what is everybody doing now? Now that we've got two people that are exhausted, and
I
four that are
guess
not.
yeah, we should probably go to an inn and get some sleep, even though it's daytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which end do you want to go to?
We're closest to the
I mean,
that one,
the
Yeah.
or at least
that one
most of.
probably has better food.
Concubine?
The concubine.
Yes.
She's nice and fat, so
Sure.
at some point, Frederica's gonna lean over to whisper to Mouse, "What's a concubine?"
Oh.
How do you
Mouse.
explain that one?
Sometimes adults need companionship.
Okay. You say that like you say I'm not an adult.
Mouse isn't really, honestly. I think I have her at like 17 or something. She's not very old.
All right. So you all walk into the tavern. Behind the bar, you see. Behind the bar. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get some music going. So, you see a bard up on stage, providing live entertainment. You see a few of the local patrons around the bar, eating, drinking, some of them a little bit too much early in the morning. And behind the bar, you see the tavern owner, which is a young turtle, about 5'10", 425 pounds, dark green skin, moss-covered shell, and has a scar across his eyes. Looks up and goes, "Why? There's some new faces I haven't seen before. What can I do for y'all?"
I think we want some rooms and some food.
Rooms and food. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How many rooms do you need, and what would you like to eat?
Rooms enough to fit about 7 people.
Oh my. Okay.
Thanks, Ringo.
Ringo, what?
There's only 6 of us.
And I don't need a room.
We do have the wyvern.
You never declare your pets. They're gonna charge you for them.
That's true. It's a service animal. Okay, so room for 5 people.
So as you all are checking in, Frederick is gonna go over to a table near the stage, and he's just gonna stand and watch the bard and just kind of sway back and forth. This is the first time he's really heard music like this, so he's really kind of getting into it.
Frederick, I sent you a message. It's the description page of this character.
I called it!
Yes, you did. Thank you.
That's hilarious.
All right. Well, for that kind of rooms, then we're looking at we could do about 3 silver, and that'll be a room per silver, with lots of room for all of y'all to rest in. 2 people per room, and I'm sorry, what'd you say you wanted for food?
What do you got?
Oh, wow. Y'all like meat? Do y'all like vegetables? Oil?
I think everybody's good with meat, right?
What about the tree fella? What does he eat? Bugs? Oil?
We're not sure that he quite gets the concept of eating or drinking.
Yeah, I think it's. I'm not sure if you made any
I'll
progress
prove
on
my
it.
point. Can I have a drink for him? Water's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll get him a water, and the rest of you, if you want meat, I've got fish, I've got pork, I've got beef.
Beef is always good.
I'll take fish.
Don't get a lot of beef.
So I take the water over to Frydak and say, "This is from the barkeep." He says, "You look
And
a
the
little
Frydak
thirsty."
will take the water and look at the barkeep and say, "Thank you very much." Dump it on his head. That was very refreshing. And then go back and watch the bard.
Yeah, he's okay. He doesn't need food.
Very interesting take on eating. Oh, alright, so fish and beef. Do you want it cut into steak, or I've got this one thing that I've been trying out. It's where I press the meat into a little circle, and I put it in bread.
Oh yes.
What do you call that?
It's like it turns the bread into a bowl.
No. It's not like a bowl. It's like a. It's like a
Is it like a sandwich?
Yeah, it's like a sandwich.
Oh, like a beef sandwich.
Yeah, a beef sandwich. It's I've been calling it a You know, I haven't really come up with a name for it yet. But it tastes really good.
Call it beef witch.
Beef witch. We'll go with that. Beef witch. Do you want that beef witch with processed dairy, or do you just want it plain?
Processed dairy sounds good.
Alright. I'll bring
You,
out...
you said you had pork too, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got pork.
What if you
You
throw
have
a little
pork
pig
with?
on there too?
Oh, that sounds
Maybe
wonderful.
some fatty pork.
Oh, that sounds absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna have to add that to my menu. Alright.
Fatty pork beef witch.
Mouse just wants some fish, but maybe a fish witch.
A fish witch. Okay. I can make that work. Okay.
A pork and dairy beef witch.
I like the way you all think. I'm going to actually give you a discount on this because this is going to make me all kinds of money.
Oh, I have an idea. What if you cook some of it in rendered beef fat?
What would that do?
But cook it evenly, but I think it adds some of that juicy flavor that beef fat has.
I see. Well, that's... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cook all these up, and I'm gonna bring them out, and I want you all to give me an honest opinion on what you think. And yeah, since you're gonna taste test for me, this is on the house. And yeah, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. So he goes back out to the kitchen and starts cooking, and you just hear the occasional oh, this is gonna be great out of the back. So while he's cooking, what are you all doing?
I think probably just hanging out, listening to the music.
Just hanging out, listening to music.
All right.
Forever loyal. If you pass through Shorecrest, take a moment to see the stone figure standing where the farm used to be.
All right. So he comes back out and drops them all on the table, And, alright, y'all. Here it is. Let me know what you think.
For I stand as a statue, cold and alone, petrified by the gore.
So, you end up with a cod sandwich, a cheeseburger, a pulled pork,
bacon cheeseburger.
a bacon cheeseburger. One of which he brings out is a pulled pork cheeseburger. So you've got pulled pork on top of a cheeseburger. A various array of different beef witches is what they're being called at this point. But you guys have essentially helped him invent the hamburger.
Nice.
Which no one would call it a hamburger because there's no pork involved.
Right.
I'll accept the pulled pork.
Fair.
Where shadows softly fall. I remember your touch, though you don't recall it all. Jeffrey played Walker.
Wait, what?
Lost in the mist, taken by a
So,
We're having a smorgasbord
No.
of
love you are meant.
What?
Oh, Helena, my dearest.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
the song.
For the love we once shared.
Oh no.
turn around.
Oh my god.
The memory of our love.
So you turn around and see a half-orc bard on stage singing.
I linger in your dreams,
Uh-oh.
though I'm lost from your sight.
It had to be a half
Oh
orc
my
too.
god.
We dance neath the moonlight, our hearts beating
Um,
as one.
You hear your name.
But the dawn took
You hear-
from me
Yeah.
when the night had begun.
Yep.
Now you walk in this world
So,
without knowing my name.
hearing this, what do you do?
Held in an oaken shield, nothing ever feels the same. Oh, Helena, my
I'm gonna walk up to the
your
stage.
heart, there's a space.
Okay.
Or wherever they are.
For the love we once shared, now erased without a
And
trace.
just listen to.
The memory of our love, like a ghost in the night. I linger in your dreams, though I'm lost from your sight. I whisper in the wind, in the rustling of the leaves,
So
in the echoes of the mountains.
you make contact with, eye contact with a
Though you
bald
can't
half-orc,
remember,
blue eyes, rough white
I will
skin, pale green
always be
tint.
near. In the silence of your heart, in each forgotten tear. Oh, Helena, my dearest.
Yeah.
In your heart there's a
So,
space for the love we
The rest of you watch her get up from the table and start walking towards the stage.
The memory of our love, like a ghost in the night. I linger in your dreams, though I'm lost from your sight. Until the stars fade away and the mountains are dust, I'll cherish our memory in this eternal trust. Jeffrey played Walker, lost but never gone. In the memory of our love, I will always live on.
Alright, so as the song comes to a close, what do you do?
I asked him where he heard that song from.
I wrote that song.
Did you know Jeffrey?
That's a long story. Did you know Jeffrey?
I'm Helena.
Oh, I see. Then we have quite a lot to talk about. Hops down off the stage and signals for the next group to come up. So there's no easy way to say this, but I suppose you already know that he's passed.
Yeah, we figured that out a while ago.
Okay.
I have no memory of him whatsoever.
This is my morning job. This is the way that I express myself. I work in the graveyards at night, and I discovered that I have the ability to see spirits and to speak with the dead. So all of the songs that you heard tonight were the stories of spirits that had no one to tell their story.
So that was him telling his story.
Yes, in sorts, yes. It's paraphrased and put to music, but that was his biggest message that he wanted to get out.
Wow. I don't know what to say to that.
I mean, it's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful song.
It is.
I do still speak with different spirits that show up on occasion. Some of them have showed up more than once. I've gotten messages from multiple places, so I mean.
I think I heard one of your songs was from Shorecrest, from a farmer out there.
Yes, I do have one from Shorecrest. I've got one from Telehara that was unfortunately killed from a wyvern.
Mouse just looks away and anywhere but at the bard.
I've got an old ancient barbarian that he wanted to tell his last tale of great triumph. I've got several different songs that mean a lot to the people that gave me the story. If you wanted to maybe come with me, I can take you to the place where I met Jeffrey and he gave me his story. It's only a couple of towns over, but...
Really?
Yes, and if you want me to ask specific questions, I'll be happy to answer those for you.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're wanting to go, then I suppose you should probably tell anyone by that you need to, and I'll wait for you outside the gate.
Okay.
Okay. And he tells the turtle what's happening. Says, "I'll be back in a couple of weeks. Hold my spot for me, and thanks for letting me do my thing." All right. So, what is everyone doing?
So did we hear that conversation?
I think Braddock did, because he was part of the conversation.
So you're leaving?
I want to, but I don't want to go. I don't want to leave y'all.
But ever since, I don't want you to go either. But ever since that painting, all you've wanted is more information about Jeffrey, and this is your chance to talk to him. I don't
Sure.
want you to go either, but for you, I think you need to go.
Yeah. I think I have some thinking to do. I'm gonna go take a walk. So she goes and takes a walk.
Okay.
Mouse will follow her at a distance just to keep an eye on her. But she'll be quiet about it.
Yeah, she will. Good
I
lord.
don't want to disturb her.
Yeah.
Don't want to disturb me.
Alright. You see her kind of wander through town, mulling things over, making the occasional stop at different buildings, going in. You don't really follow her in, but just kind of keep an eye on her. What are the rest of you doing in this time frame?
Not much. He's just thinking. Frederick is just thinking about stuff.
Okay.
I'm enjoying a very tasty pork dairy beef sandwich.
Beefwich.
Beefwich, sorry.
Pork berry deep beefwich.
Alright.
So I'm gonna go find the butcher.
Okay. Hold up here. Oh wait, wrong book. This is the mobile NPCs. Set that down.
Did anybody catch the name of the guard?
I don't know if he gave a name, did he?
He
I
did
didn't write it
not.
down.
He did not give his name. I would remember
Okay.
saying that name.
What time of day is it right now?
So this is fairly early morning. You've made it through a song set, and probably took him about an hour to cook up the different sandwiches and combinations. So 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, somewhere in there.
So I've been up all night and half the afternoon.
Yeah.
I think I'll take my stuff and go back to my room
Okay.
and sleep.
Okay. So you rest. Like, what are you doing at the butcher?
Eating fresh meat.
Okay. What kind of fresh meat are you looking for?
Have I discovered Norbert's favorite meat yet?
Make an animal handling check for me. I need to find out if you figured this out. 16? Lamb.
I'm gonna ask for some lamb.
Okay. You see this this bald, hefty butcher with blue eyes.
Hefty.
Yes. Human, middle-aged, missing his right leg. You're looking for lamb?
Yes.
Lamb. We don't have much call for lamb. But I do have a little stock. It might be going out of date soon. Is this for your consumption?
No, it's for Norbert's.
What is a
As
Norbert?
I, as he's on my shoulders, I pet his head.
Oh, Lord, I've seen it all now.
Yeah.
Just don't let it eat my entire shop, please. Although it is pretty cool to see a wyvern somewhere, but I thought they would want cattle, or maybe fish, or... You sure it's lamb?
Oh, he's taking a liking to lamb.
Huh. Interesting. It's not what I would have... Where did you find a wyvern? Also, what are you?
Oh, I'm a fairy.
A fairy?
Yes.
This is like some badly set up joke. A fairy and a wyvern walk into a butcher shop.
Yeah.
The start of a wonderful joke.
Well, goodness. Anyway.
As he says that, I start to float.
Well. Okay. I guess that's one way to travel. At least you are now about my height. So... Be careful, or else you'll end up like me. You see, I am missing a leg. Mine wasn't to a wyvern, though. Mine was, I got run over by a cart of grapes whenever I was a kid. Over at the winery that I actually sold not too long ago to a group of adventurers. I think they're actually doing really well with it now.
Ah! I knew this sounded familiar.
Wait, you what, have you been here before?
Oh, sorry, that was out of character.
Oh.
That was one grape cart.
Anyway, you said you were looking for... It was,
Lamb?
Yes, lamb! That was what you were looking for. Yes, I have lamb. But this is starting to go out of date, so...
Oh, I had only...
Is this for yours, or for something else consumption?
It's for Norbert's consumption.
What's it? Oh, yes, the winged thing on your back. I feel like we've had this conversation before. Have we had this conversation before?
Yes, we have.
Huh. You look really familiar. When did we have this conversation?
Just a minute ago.
Oh, well, that's... Apologies. So you were looking for lamb.
Yes.
It is going out of date, so don't eat it. I would say, how much do you need?
Just a few pounds.
Just a few pounds. So like 2, 4, 5, 12.
Well,
3, 2.
What?
Sorry, I was making a
So-
joke and nobody got it. Again, sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear your joke, but okay.
How close to out of date is this?
Out of date. What kind of meat were you looking at again?
Lamb?
Lamb. Okay. Oh yes, this is getting rather close to out of date. I would say if it's not smoked or salted, it will probably go out of date in about a week and a half.
But if it was used as animal feed, like today, would that be fine?
Yes. Yes, it would be fine to be used today.
Okay. I'll take 5 pounds.
5 pounds of that was lamb. Yes, that was what it was. 5 pounds of lamb. Going out of date. That would be a silver piece.
I take out and hand you 2 silver.
Oh, thank you. So you want 10 pounds? Okay. 1 second while I go back here and grab. And comes back out. All right. Here is your 20 pounds of beef.
20 pounds.
I'm sorry, sir. This was supposed to be lamb.
Lamb. Yes. Okay. 1 second.
T-
Comes
10,
back
10
out.
pounds.
Got it. 10 pounds of lamb. Okay. Comes back out. Here is your 15 pounds of lamb. And sets it down on the counter.
So no.
Thank you for coming and getting this from me. This is about to go out of date.
Oh, no problem. And I hand him an extra silver piece and say, "This is for your troubles."
Oh, thank you. Not sure what troubles you mean, but it is much appreciated. Is there anything else I can get for you? I do have lamb that's going out of date back there.
This is lamb right here, correct?
Yes, this is lamb. Oh,
Okay.
yes, this is lamb.
Okay. I'm fine with what you've already given me. Thank you. And I grab the lamb and walk out, or I flutter out.
Have a nice day, sir. Whatever that thing is on your back.
I do have a question.
Okay.
How big is Light, and how big is a baby wyvern?
Light is a medium creature, I believe, correct?
No.
You're
Maybe small. I think you said he was about gnome sized.
Yeah.
Before. That'd be small.
Yeah. So gnome size and baby wyvern, a chickling would be able to sit on his shoulder for the first month.
Okay. So I'm coming up to the end of.
Yes. Yeah, he will very soon not be sitting on your shoulder anymore, and will be sitting on both of your shoulders if you're not careful. Okay. Anybody else doing anything before going back to the tavern?
I'm gonna find some place to train, play, and treat Norbert.
Okay. There are several places. Keep in mind you are in the King's Court, so you are at the main capital of this kingdom, where the king resides.
Is there any safe place?
You could probably go behind the tavern and try it.
I feel like that's just a little too close to the castle. What if I go outside the gate?
You could go outside the gate.
Please try not to start an international incident.
That's why I'm going outside the gate.
Okay. So go ahead and make
I'm
your
trying to- Which check?
your animal handling check. Let's see how well you do with your training. Oh, the lamb definitely helped. Seems very responsive to reward training. Even lets you climb on his back for a little while.
No.
Granted, it's just you standing above him at this point because he's not big enough for you to like ride, but you're getting him used to that position.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing people are going to eventually start heading to the room and going to sleep since we've been traveling a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go up and take up my normal location in the hallway outside of everyone's room.
Okay.
After I finish my meal, I'll go upstairs and go to sleep as well.
Okay. All right. How about the rest of you? Alina, are you already asleep? We heard you snore
No.
once.
I'm going to bed.
I mean, we understood
Which
that,
bed?
Tavern bed.
Okay. Is everybody going to bed pretty much?
Yeah, after
Has Helena wandered back yet?
I think Helena was already in bed.
Yeah, she's
She
already
said
Oh, okay.
back in bed.
earlier in bed.
Then Mouse will be in bed as well.
All right. So I think
did you hear what I said?
No.
Okay, I think I cut out. After the training and everything, I'm gonna head back.
Okay. All right. So that means everybody is officially in bed and resting.
Do you want me to get 4 perception checks?
If you are attempting to perceive, you are in a safe inn.
Oh, okay. I won't worry about that then.
We didn't have to sleep 6 of the 8 hours, right?
Well, I don't. I usually only sleep 6 hours. Or, not sleep.
Well, I'm talking about for a long rest, so.
Yeah, technically, I think for all of us, a long rest is 6 hours as long as it's not interrupted. So if we're not
And
eating watch,
the other 2 hours can't be like
Cannot be
anything strenuous. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. So,
When we awake after a long rest, do we have time before the end of workday to swing by a blacksmith?
I would.
Yeah, we still need to go go back and get our arrows.
Yeah, I would say you would. I would say you would have had time to swing back by and pick those up on the way back to go rest. Because it's been a couple of hours since.
It's been.
so if y'all didn't leave the inn, I just swung by and picked them all up.
What
Got
were
it.
they
Okay.
called again? Gut. gut bust arrows?
Gut bombs.
How many?
75
Yeah, so
piece.
25.
Or, well,
25
not
each.
piece, but 75 total.
Goodness gracious.
So
And they're
those-
not, I'm assuming, reusable? Or are they reusable?
there will be a check to see if you can reset them. We'll put it that way.
Okay.
On a hit, they will deal an additional 2d6 damage.
Ooh.
Oof, duh.
Oof.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
But they, as I said, it will be a high DC to see if you can reset them. They're essentially mouse traps on the end of a arrow.
Would blacksmiths make javelins and collapsible javelins as far as that's concerned? Or is that going to be like
Collapsible that would be more of an artificer. This guy just had a hobby that he really liked. So these are that's why it's such a high DC to try and reset him, because he's not an artificer. So they're kind of.
Is there an artificer in town?
In this town, no. Not to say that there's not some in some of the bigger towns.
Right.
So, question. If I was to present something mechanical to an artificer, could he replicate it? Or potentially improve it?
Potentially, yes.
Ooh.
Or multi-class into artificer.
They try.
So you're going to give him Frydak?
We need another one of these. Thank you.
A little bit better.
Wow.
Oh.
Right?
Doesn't trigger stone statues.
Or set forest on fire.
Hey, Fraddock. Fraddock, what's your passive perception?
22.
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute.
never mind.
Oh, never mind. So, I'm gonna get up at the 6 hour mark.
Okay.
And go down into the tavern. To the table closest to the door.
Okay. Table closest to the door. And what are you doing down at that table?
I'm sitting and waiting.
Okay. So you slept 6 hours and you're going down for the last 2 hours.
Right. Non-strenuous, right?
Right. Okay. Friday, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. That'd be a 17.
Okay. Alright, so you all sleep through the night. Well, through the day, rather. The end of your 8 hours, you complete a long rest. Some of you sooner than others, because you started sooner. But you still all make your 8-hour time frame. And what are you doing when you wake up?
When Frydak wakes up, he's going to go downstairs and sit at a table and just kind of stare at the table.
Okay. The turtle flags you down. Your feisty red-headed friend left this behind.
Okay.
Said to make sure it got to you.
Okay, I take what he's offering me.
Okay.
And I look at it.
All right. Go ahead and tell him what he sees.
He sees a bag, a little pouch. Then he sees 2 bracelets. He sees a belt. He sees a prayer beads and a quiver of magical arrows and a letter.
Okay, 1 second. Belt, prayer beads, 2 bracelets, bag of something. Letter. Did I get all that right?
Quiver and arrows.
Oh,
prayer
quiver and
bead
magical arrows.
Prayer beads,
Got the prayer beads,
2 bracelets, and a belt.
2 bracelets, belt, and bag of something.
Yep, bag of something.
So he's going to open the letter.
My dearest friends, my accidental heroes, I'm sorry to leave you all, but I cannot face you all and say goodbye. Though it truly isn't goodbye, it's see you later. I have a chance that I need to take, and I don't want to drag you all with me. I know you all will do anything to help me, but this is my destiny and my path that I must take. Light taught me how to use a speaking stone, so if you ever need me or miss me, just use the stone. My dear Friday, you're truly my best friend. Take this pouch. It has the 3 pebbles from the stone we found of the meteor. Use them wisely. Also, take this bracelet as a symbol of my friendship, as a reminder that you're never alone. And the bracelet is actually a pearl of power, and it gives you 1 extra 3rd spell slot. Light, I will forever remember those 6 seconds. Take this bracelet as a reminder of our friendship. I'll always think of you when I have a drink. And his is the same as Friday's. It's a power of pearl. Thomas, I know we didn't know each other well, but I hope you find your path and know you are truly worthy. Take these arrows and may you always shoot straight. It is a quiver full of 20 magical arrows that give you +1 for whatever you shoot at. Mouse, you have been a wonderful friend. Please take care of Frederick and don't let him come after me. Here is a belt for you, and also the second life link ring. May your next wearer protect you as best as I did. You will always be a best friend too. Alina, though quiet and reserved, I feel you are a great friend in the end. Take this necklace and remember you always have a friend with me. Farewell, my friends. It has been beyond lucky to know each of you. We have saved many lives and touched them too. You have all especially touched mine. I am no longer angry. I see my path I must take. You all always will be welcome in my home. Till I see you again. All my love, Helena.
So when everyone gets to the table, I'll show them the letter and pass out the items for.
All right. And with that, Helena has officially left with the bard. And yeah. So party's able to come downstairs and be told what's on the note and be given their items.
What was the belt?
It was a blink belt. Basically, it
Blink belt.
yeah, your daggers will return to you automatically. You don't ever have to retrieve them again.
Ooh.
Nice.
And Alina's necklace of power beads, that is up to the DM, so he will do that at his discretion.
Those just +1 arrows, or what is?
Yeah, 20 plus 1 arrows.
All right.
So would it be a blink back belt?
Yeah,
Is that what
blink
it
back
is?
belt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blink back.
so it's just like the
Did
Yes.
you watch Vox
Yes.
Machina?
yep, it's
It's
Vaxodon's
what-
belt.
Mhm.
Yep. So now you can literally dagger, dagger, dagger.
Nice.
Oh gosh. All right. And with that, I think that's where we're going to call it. And we will continue the trek to Yonrel in next session.